Morning, everyone. Morning to those online. So today I'm going to take you through our InfoSlip benefit statement, and I thought it'd be really cool to take you through an actual demo. So just quickly, why are we going InfoSlip? So we felt that it'd be important, to up the member experience, the user experience, to give members access to the statements on the go, as well as staying relevant in a world that is now dominated by technology. So I just want to get into the statement. Okay, so before I get into the statement, so we have three distribution options. First one being an email. So where we have an ID number and an email address, the member would get an email containing the statement. They would click on the link, input their ID number to unlock their statement. If we do not have an email address, but we have a mobile number and an ID number, so the member then would get an SMS with the link. They'd click on the link, and it would take them to their info slip where they would enter their ID number to unlock. And then the third option, if there's no ID number, no email address, then the member would receive a printed copy. Okay, so let's just say we release a statement via email. The member gets the email, they click on the link, they'll be asked to enter their ID number. Okay, statement unlocks. And the first page they land on, this will be their landing page. So you can see we've got, first thing that they would see is their static details or their personal information. This personal information is based on the information that we get from the contribution schedule. So if a member sees anything here that they do not agree with, I would encourage them to contact their HR contact person or payroll team. On the left-hand side, we have a timeline of when the member joined the fund. So at age 32 in this example. On the current statement, this is the member's age, for the statement. This is as at December 21. And then obviously at age 65, when the member retires or is about to retire, we have a projection statement built in as well. Okay, on the landing page also, there's the functionality to attach generic documents or member-specific documents. So if, for example, there isn't an integrated projection statement, if, for example, we have external actuaries, we could get those statements and attach them for the member. We can attach risk benefit statements or any other member-specific information, because it'll be encrypted with the member's ID number. If there's anything generic like a trustee newsletter or a nomination form that you want to attach, we can include that as well in the statement. Okay, so if we move on into the member's current statement, here's a snapshot basically of the member's fund credit, what returns they have for the period, their net replacement ratio, how that's tracking against on the retirement date, as well as risk benefits. So the member can see exactly, on a high level, what those benefits are. Okay, if we click into the retirement fund credit, this is where the member will see a breakdown per portfolio. So if a member had more than one portfolio, it will be listed on the left-hand side, as well as the percentage of money that they have in that portfolio. Okay, so this is also where we split on a high level between vested and non-vested as well. And as Fiona mentioned, our next challenge will be now to try and figure out how to bring in the savings and retirement pot into this. Okay, so if a member goes into the transaction summary, this is where they'll be able to see, a breakdown that shows the opening balance, their contributions. We have an item, other transactions. So this is where transfers in and voluntary contributions as well will be reflected. The expenses as well will be shown here so they can see exactly what's being deducted for the different expenses and reinsurance premiums. And then we get to a closing balance. So if we go back into the summary page, we also have an integrated retirement projection. So if your projection is performed by our internal actuaries, we're able to integrate the projection statement into the benefit statement. Like I said, if it's not an integrated projection statement, we do have the functionality to attach a PDF statement. Okay, so here we have three projection scenarios for a member: a favorable, expected, and unfavorable scenario. The details of how each scenario is calculated or the assumptions used is attached in the form of a projection note. I'll show you where you can access that. So a member can work through this, and obviously if they have any questions, they would reach out to a broker, consultant, or financial advisor. If we move on to the risk benefits section, this is where we list the members' risk benefits. So they'll be able to see exactly how we calculate, their debt benefit in this example. So current fund credit plus 5 times annual salary, and that shows the members' debt benefit as well. We have a disability benefit section as well. We also include a funeral section as well as capital disability benefit. The statement is data driven, so if there are no risk benefits, then this section would not display at all. Okay, the last section we have here is our notes section. So this is, like I said, where the member will be able to see the general notes for the statement. We also have fund-specific notes. So if your fund has anything specific, you can list those notes in here. We also have projection notes. So this is where the assumptions that the actuaries use is listed. So the member can review this and go through it. We also have the ability or the functionality for a member to download a printable version if they require it for their records. So as long as a member has access to this email or to the SMS, they can always view their statement. They don't need to be registered on AF Online. It's only when they lose the email or lose the SMS that they would need then to access AF Online in order to view their statement. We also have the functionality to resend via InfoSlip. So if the member wants that email again, we can resend it to them. That's any questions and statements?